Mr. H, and today we're working on the level 1 rhythms, line 2. Let's tap it. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, 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 ta. Give it a try. Okay, let's play the level 1 rhythms, line 2, on a concert B flat. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, now you try it. If you'd like more help, keep watching. Let's try the level 1 rhythms line 2 with a cursor that will move along the notes to help you out. So it'll click 4 times to start, and I will ta this first.
Ready, go.
Ta, 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 ta. Okay, hopefully you followed along with that. Why don't you give it a try? 2, ready, go. If you need a little more practice on this, you can just rewind the video and try again, or you can keep watching and we will go over this line one measure at a time. Let's take a closer look at the level 1 rhythms, line 2. We'll start by looking only at the first measure. This should look familiar to you from line 1. There is a tie in the end of the measure connecting beats 3 and 4. Remember, we're going to connect those together. We will be tapping our finger to keep a steady beat. And since a quarter note is equal to 1 tap, then the taps will be per quarter note. And then we will say the word ta for each quarter note. Except when we have the tie note, we have to connect that. So that will be ta. It'll have 2 beats in it because we're adding 2 quarter notes together. Let's go ahead and try the first measure. I'm going to be tapping my finger along with the click, along with the metronome. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, start. Ta, ta, ta. You can pause or rewind the video here if you need more practice. Let's go on to measure 2. Measure 2 is interesting because it has a half note. And a half note is equal to 2 quarter notes. So really, when you see a half note, you're going to be thinking about 2 quarter notes that are tied together. All right? If you compare that to the first measure, you'll notice that the 2 tied notes here and the half note, which is equal to 2 tied quarter notes, will make this measure 2 sound exactly the same. All right? So if we were going to tap this, we would still have to tap for each quarter note, because a quarter note is equal to 1 tap. And a half note then is equal to 2 taps. So it's not 1 long tap, but it's 2 taps. That's very important. Remember, we're tapping a beat, and the beat should not change. The beat shouldn't go slower or faster. The beat should stay the same. when we're performing this, we would say ta for each quarter note. And just like before with the tied quarter notes, a half note is going to be ta, and it's going to help us keep track of the beat and the proper length of a half note. So we'll turn on our metronome and let's give it a try. 1, 2, ready, start. Ta, ta, ta. You can pause or rewind the video here if you need more practice. Moving on to measure 3. So in measure 3, we'll have 2 tied quarter notes and a half note. Remember, the 2 tied quarter notes are exactly the same as the half note. So we will tap twice for the 2 quarter notes. The tied notes and the half note will be performed exactly the same way. Let's try this measure. Ready, go. Ta, ta. You can pause or rewind the video here if you need more practice. Let's go ahead and look at measure 4. So a half note gets 2 taps, and a quarter note gets 1 tap each. This will be ta, ah, ta, ta. So if we put our metronome on, it'll click 4 times before we start. Ready, go. Ta, ta, ta. You can pause or rewind the video here if you need more practice. So the next thing we want to do is try to put this all together. If you feel ready to try the whole line from the beginning, you can go ahead, but because we're practicing this, I'm going to suggest we go just the last 2 measures. All right, and we're going to put the metronome on again to help keep a steady beat. Remember that your tap and your metronome click are the same thing. The metronome doesn't slow down for half notes, and neither should your tap. All right, so starting right here at the beginning of measure 3. 1, 2, ready, start. Ta, 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 ta. All right, and if you need more practice, go ahead and try that again on your own or rewind the video. But we're going to add in the second measure now. We'll put on our metronome. We're going to start at the beginning of the second measure. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, 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 ta. All right. And feel free to practice that extra if you need to. Let's move on though and try to do the entire line. And just one final reminder, we want to keep that tap going all the time. The tap is the same as the metronome. It does not change when you get to half notes. All right. From the beginning. 1, 2, ready, start. Ta, 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 ta. Very good. All right, hopefully this helped you improve on the level 1 rhythms, line 2. If you didn't quite get it yet, don't worry about it. Just try again tomorrow. It can take many practice sessions to learn something difficult. Don't forget to ask for help in class, and always remember, the more you practice, the better you get. See you next time.